Good morning, and welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. O'Don here, your traffic jockey in the traffic center on a Wednesday morning. Welcome you to this March 22nd, 2023. I hope the connection is okay. We're on Facebook and YouTube, but I keep getting the notification here saying that the connection is unstable. If there's anybody out there early here, Alexandra, Connor, Anna, maybe just let me know if the feed is working. Well, let me do this. Let me see if I can bring my own feed up in the window. Let's see. I don't know why this thing keeps bringing up a situation where it is in, let's see. No, I see it. I can't hear it, but testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's there. I don't know what this thing is telling me. It's beyond my comprehension here at this point. Anyway, get to the comments here in a moment. Let me set the show up the right way. Where are we? We're going to take this down. And we are going to go here. Brand. And where are you? There we go. Okay. Now I think we're kind of cooking with gas here this morning. Yeah, good morning, Alexander. Good morning. Exhausted from going to the Rangers game last night, but smooth commute into the office. Okay, very nice. Looks good to me on my end. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what this is. It's saying that if I'm on Wi-Fi, which I'm not, it says that the connection is unstable. So that one's got me perplexed. Not quite sure. I mean, it looks great here on my end. Hopefully with the new computer. I know you've been hearing me sing the same song for the last, 8-9 months or so about the new computer, but hopefully within the next 2 weeks here, that is my goal, is to get the new computer in the system. So we shall see. Actually, right off the bat here, let's talk about that big announcement I was saying last week about. We'll mention again at the end of the show. So next Tuesday, let's see, that's next Tuesday, from 11:30 a.m. till 7 p.m., I'm going to be doing traffic on 880 radio. So that's the new news there, WCBS News Radio 880. So I will be doing traffic there. So far, the only 2 days I have booked are next Tuesday and Wednesday from 11:30 to 8. Excuse me, 11:30 to 7. So definitely tune in. Let me know if you heard me. We should be able to do a show on Wednesday morning, because I don't really have to leave to go to the city till about 9:30. That'll give me enough time to find. I think I'm going to drive. I'm not sure, but so I may be, depending on the weather on Wednesday, I may want to try to use Path. So maybe coming to you, Alexander, for tips on Path, what may be the best way to do it. And I think it may just be this first initial round of training and so forth and whatever. And after that, I believe that I can do most of it from home here, but just have to do these first couple of days here. So Alexander says, exciting. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, we'll mention at the end of the show. So yeah, I'm really excited to join the team, and quite frankly, 3/4 of the traffic team I've worked with before for many, many years. So it's like coming home to family. So which is really a lot of fun. So let's do this now. Let's bring in the maps. Come off of my big head. And we'll go here for about the next hour. We'll see what how traffic is doing here. It seems like as of lately, in this 8 o'clock hour, we seem to be picking up some traffic in the traffic way. traffic meaning more views on the channel. So so yeah, we'll go till 9 o'clock. I tried to get into the auto show for the press day, but was unsuccessful. I guess the channel just isn't big enough for that right now. So hopefully I'm going to be going the following week during the public days. Hopefully I'm going to try to go like on Tuesday or Wednesday, probably a Wednesday. Like, what is that? The 14th, the 12th, I think. Hopefully it's not too crazy because it's the week of Easter and every school is out, every kid is off. So we'll see. Let's see here. Alexandra, I also have exciting news. I promoted on my job. Hey, congratulations. Wonderful. Wonderful. I hope this is the applause. Tell me if it is. I can't see it here. I think it is. Awesome stuff. Wonderful. Let me just make sure I gave you the applause and nothing else. I did give you the applause. Yes. Yes. So, yeah, wonderful. Congratulations. That's awesome. Excellent. So yes, congratulations to you, Alexandra. Let me know how the audio sounds, because I did some tweaking of the audio. It should sound maybe a little louder, and maybe not. It probably won't cut out as much as what it kind of used to before. So I think it's more of a natural sound, but tell me if you noticed anything different. All right. So let's get to the action at hand here. We'll go to New Jersey first. Parkway northbound 138, there's a crash. 287 north of 8, there's a vehicle fire. 76 eastbound, shoulders out, and George Washington Bridge. Let's see. Inbound lower has the right lane taken out. So let's go to the maps now. We don't need these because we do have Johnny Rocco in the weather center. Alexandra's audio sounds perfect. Excellent. It was kind of like that cutoff. Like, for some reason, it was cutting my audio in and out for some particular reason. I don't know why. Okay, so with that said, we're going through this Parkway debacle with this accident in the construction zone just north of Kenilworth Boulevard there. And this looks like it's probably right out in front of the golf course. It's just a horror show. I mean, I don't know who signed off on this construction. And Connor, good morning. Hey, Doc, congrats. Can't wait to hear you on the radio soon. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'll put out something on Instagram probably later today. Just kind of giving the announcement. I'm also going to be on a podcast on Friday evening. Now, whether that actually goes live, whether we're going live with it or not, I'll put that in the comments as well. And you're seeing a black screen. So let's just see what you're seeing. I just want to see what we got. Just a black screen. Okay. So bear with me. We're going to see, it's going to be like the time-space continuum. So I'm going to stop the screen. Hi. Let's present again. And we're going to share the screen. We're going to go entire screen there. So the camera came back, but now the maps. It's okay. So there's the maps. I believe, did we get them back? Did the maps come back? I believe we did get the maps back, correct? Is that I'm looking at 6 different things here all of a sudden. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, see the maps. Okay, good. That's really interesting. I don't get why. I don't understand why that does that. And I've spoken to them, the company with the program, and they said to clear out a bunch of stuff, which I did. So, okay. But let me know. Just let me know if it goes back out again. Because again, on my side, I actually see it here. I wish I had another camera that looks what I'm looking at, because it's a different. I don't want. It's not a different screen, but this screen here, I think, is maybe just a local feed. Again, I'm not seeing the feed with the. So now you should see like itself. This is the YouTube feed. Yeah. Okay, let me close out of that, because the computer is going to overheat if I'm running a YouTube channel in the background. Okay, so north of the Parkway here, right in front of Galloping Hill Golf Course. Again, it's a horror show through this whole area. I don't know who signed off on this thing, going from working on the Parkway and Route 22 and Morris Avenue all at the same time. I mean, it's just a nightmare. So anyway, so the northbound Parkway is dialed out all the way south of Colonia, or actually closer to the Colonia rest area. So if you are going to be coming out of, Woodbridge, stay with the Turnpike instead. That's kind of your only option there at that point, because then from here up, you could take 27 up to St. George's Avenue, but that's really not going to be very fast. Once you get past 132, you're stuck until you get to 135. So try to avoid that if you can. North here on 287 into exit 8. Into exit 8, we've got that vehicle fire there. Let's just go to the 287 cameras. We're going to go to John here in a second with the weather, because I have to go grab a bottle of water. Where is Possum Town Road? Let's see if they move the camera. And they did there. The left lane is shut going north. Oofa. Okay, so that's the only two outliers are 287 and Parkway out by Galloping Hill. So let's do this. First, we'll stay here with the toll roads. We'll go Parkway north. From 129 up to 140, we're looking at should be 14 minutes. It's well over almost an hour. So it's going to run you about 45 minutes there. That's all tuned up. And then we go to 287. 287 north. Looking at about a 20-minute backup per se. So Parkway worse than the area of 287 with those two incidents. We widened the maps up. 280 both ways with the Stickle Drawbridge is dialed out. 24 west of the mall at Short Hills. And again, both ways here out by Columbia Turnpike. We're going to keep an eye on this eastbound side, because the last 2 days they've been digging up those overpasses over by Columbia Turnpike with construction. And it's just been dreadful. Horrible traffic. So keep an eye on that. Eastbound 80 east of 287 is busy right on to 280 out by exit 4 for Eisenhower Parkway. Southbound 15, we're seeing quite a bit of traffic here this morning as you get into Berkshire Valley Road. So look for that. Eastbound 80 in Wayne out through exit 53 is heavy into Totowa. Then both ways into Patterson is crowded. South along 208. We're really heavy here out by Maple Avenue, Goffle Road. We'll go north on the Parkway into 160. That's heavy. 17 at Central Avenue and Rochelle Park. Both 46 Route 3 through the construction is heavy there. Westbound Route 3 seems to be ordinarily, I can't even say the word. West along Route 3, west of 21 is heavy there. I think something earlier must have happened, because it shouldn't be that heavy. Through that location, northbound on the Parkway in Bloomfield, that is going to be busy. Both ways of Route 7 here through Kearney. North Arlington is a little crowded as well. Let's head to 78, Western Jersey, 80, 46. That is clear. Central Jersey, we're fine at 18, the Parkway. 195 north on 29 is busy into the Trenton Tunnel, so it's 295 getting up and towards Route 1. That's a solid ride. Let's go to 55 and 295 here. That is busy this morning. 42 as well. Parkway heading south. This looks like the road work is setting up here this morning. This is going to be Bargaintown. I think this is through the Cape May Toll Plaza out by exit. What is this exit here for 52? 30. So it's a little bit further up. That's definitely road work. We'll dial that in here in a second. Actually, let's do that now. We'll go traffic, construction. We go to Atlantic County. We'll do this. There, Parkway, southbound vicinity of exit 30, Laurel Drive, Egg Harbor Township. So the left lane is closed. Again, we're just going to wait to see what that 24 situation arises. Okay, let's go to the Hudson River crossings now. I keep saying I'm going to go to John in the Weather Center here, and I keep pushing it off because he did a lot of work here for this report. So 40 at the George, half at the Lincoln, half an hour at the Holland Tunnel. Let's go to transit. Main Bergen line up to 15 minutes there, about 15 minutes. 15 minutes into Dover and the Morrison Essex, Northeast Quarter, departure Jersey Avenue, 519 is canceled. Hudson Bergen Light Rail because of mechanical issues there. Let's go to path. Newark World Trade resuming normal service. Earlier incident with the disrupted passenger has been resolved at Newark. Okay, so that's good news. Got that taken care of. I'm sorry, I didn't see the comments here. Connor says on March Madness News, Princeton's in Sweet 16. Yep, FDU lost to FAU in round 2. They did. And Connor's comment, alma mater Pitt lost to Xavier. Yeah, I did see that. I was thinking of you, Alexander, when I was flipping through the channels there, watching a little bit of that Pitt game. So it's good to see that they were in the tournament, but tough loss there to Xavier. So Princeton plays Friday evening against the Big East powerhouse in Creighton. So it's going to be an exciting game for Friday evening. Hopefully, if the weather will hold up, I mean, you can eat outside. It's been fairly nice out. Speaking of that, let's well, you know, let's just do 8:15 for Johnny here, just so it's on an even number. So let's go here. Let's go back. Let's go to the city. South on 440 of Bloomingdale Road. There's a crash there. I knew something had to be going on. Let's go to the cameras. It's going to put me in Buffalo again. It does. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I'm in Buffalo. That's a Bloomingdale Road, but is that going north? It is. So if they were to turn the camera around, I would imagine they probably have this on another camera. It's probably on this one, and that's exactly what it is. So left lane is closed here with this crash. Looks like a garbage truck. This here looks almost like a DOT vehicle. Maybe they were going to go out and do some pothole repairs this morning. This looks like a van. I don't know if this is to another car or two. Okay. Let's go to the maps. We'll show you where that is. I'll take a look at that Parkway stuff in a minute as well. It's right in here. Right there. Through Rossville. Okay, so it's the only outlier incident. The rest of Staten Island is fine. Verrazano looking very heavy here onto the eastbound belt, inbound Gowanus, all the way up onto the BQE, the normal stuff there. What else is new? Midtown Battery Tunnel, probably about 10 minutes. 15 or so at the Queens Midtown, 5 to 8 there at the Ed Koch. Southbound BQE is heavy south of Queens Boulevard all the way down into the Brooklyn Bridge. Williamsburg Bridge, we're heavy. Let's see here. Southbound FDR Drive is dialed out from the RFK Triborough down into the 70s or so. Southbound West Side Highway is heavy here at the George Washington Bridge. Southbound Bruckner is heavy out of the interchange on over to the Hunts Point Drawbridge, and then west of the Cross Bronx, heavy into Third. Same thing on the eastbound side of the Deegan. All tuned up here out of, we'll say the Mosholu all the way down to the Cross Bronx, Bronx River Parkway, passing the Bronx River Zoo is heavy, and then north on the Bruckner extension up to the Hutch is busy. Then the Hutch itself is really crowded all the way from essentially the drawbridge all the way on up into the Cross County Parkway. Throngs at Whitestone, they're okay. The bridges, southbound Whitestone Expressway onto the Grand Central West is heavy. LIE is really crowded into the fairgrounds all the way out to the BQE. Then eastbound in the Clearview is heavy. South on the Cross Island at Bayside Marina is crowded. North on the Cross Island, still consistently busy here. The southern on up into Hillside Avenue. And then both ways of the Van Wyck here. Getting into Jamaica Avenue is heavy. West on the Belt is heavy here at Kennedy. And then again, west out of Cross Bay Boulevard, really Erskine Street, all the way out through Coney Island Avenue is going to be a solid ride. Since we're in the city, let's bring in the MTA and we'll go to, let's see, Connor says, go Tigers. Yeah, go Tigers is right. We have delays in the AC and the B. Southbound A trains running delays. Have removed the train from service and mechanical problems earlier, 59th Street, Columbus Circle. C train, southbound BC trains are delayed while we address mechanical problem on a train at 125th. B train, southbound BC trains are delayed while we address mechanical problem on a train at 125. Okay. Metro North, Long Island Railroad is on or close. Some delays in the Port Jervis. Main Bergen, 814, Hoboken up to 20 minutes late there. Okay. We'll give you the preview here of Long Island with the incident page. Let's see what we've got cooking. Quite a bit, actually. LIE West at 46 on Eastside Boulevard. Shoulder is out. Broken Head Vehicle West at 56. The shoulder is out. And then westbound Jericho 40 and 39. The right shoulder is out. That one's probably the biggest problem there. It's right in here, and that's why the northern state is picking up the extra volume. People are staying with the northern instead of coming on over to the LIE. So let's go back to the cameras here. And again, in 1 minute, we'll go to the Weather Center, and Chief Meteorologist John Rocco is in the Weather Center. He'll take a look and see if these spring-like temperatures will continue for today. It's going the wrong. Well, you know what? Let's just do this for safety. No, it's going the other way. Okay. I think this camera's too far. It's on Brush Hollow Road. That doesn't show us anything. So let's go to this incident here. It should be on the shoulder. I don't see it there either. Again, you can see the northern state really crowded here east of the LA connector. Okay, so that's half of Long Island. I want to go to the Weather Center. Let's talk to John and find out about these spring temperatures for this Wednesday. Morning, John.
Hey Don, good morning to you and to all of our viewers here on this Wednesday morning. Time just flies by, doesn't it? Already it's Wednesday. A little bit on the cloudy side, but we're not looking at any showers. No weather disruptions to speak of for today's commutes, either the morning nor the evening. However, going into the next few days, we do have some shower chances to talk about. So again, right now, not looking at any disruptions this morning. Just mostly cloudy. We'll have all green lights there for your morning commute. Same thing for the evening commute. In fact, we may see a little bit more in the way of sunshine, especially across New Jersey, for the evening commute. So just have the sunglasses handy just in case. So as I said, we are going to be looking at more unsettled weather coming our way over the course of the next few days, including the first part of the weekend. So certainly if you have any outdoor plans, I would say Sunday is the best day of the weekend. And then another chance for showers as we go into the beginning of next week. I'll get to that in a 7-day later on in the show. For today, it's mild out there. 61 in Sussex, 63 in Piscataway, 62 for your high in Trenton and Camden, but cooler, much cooler, for parts of the shore. 59 in Toms River, 52 in Atlantic City, and 51 down toward Wildwood there in Cape May County. Back up to New York City, around 59 degrees this afternoon. 52 for Islip out on Long Island, 57 in White Plains and Milford, Connecticut, at about 55 for your afternoon high. So for tonight, we have a mostly cloudy sky across the region, so temperatures aren't going to cool off very much. It'll be chilly, but I wouldn't say cold necessarily. 43 in Sussex, 49 for New York City, 46 in Piscataway, Toms River, and Atlantic City, 44 for Millville, 44 in White Plains and Milford as well, and 43 out there in Islip out on Long Island. So going into the evening commute, again hoping for a little bit more in the way of sunshine, but it's not going to be cloudless per se as Tuesday and Monday were. A few more clouds in the mix for your evening commute. Thursday morning around 5 o'clock we'll have a few showers moving through parts of New Jersey, the New York City metro area, going into the lower Hudson Valley. By 8 o'clock it looks like things calm down, we get a little bit of a break, and again those early morning showers aren't going to be overly heavy either. It's just some light showers moving through. And then 8 o'clock again, most of that off to our east. We get a little bit of a break just dealing with some clouds, and then another round of showers moving through during the late morning going into the afternoon. So if you're heading out to lunch, you may want to keep that umbrella handy because you may need it, especially in southern New Jersey, then eventually moving through the New York City area out toward Long Island by about 12, 1 o'clock, and then another round moving through around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then hopefully for the evening commute by about 5, 5:30, things start to clear out. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more in the way of sunshine, and that should help temperatures spike into the 60s for your afternoon highs, especially across New Jersey, northern areas up into the Hudson Valley, Connecticut, out toward eastern end of Long Island, probably looking at temperatures mainly in the 50s for your Thursday afternoon. Then a few more scattered showers moving through overnight Thursday, but by that point the evening commute is over, and going into Friday morning, much better commute, more in the way of sunshine, not looking at any showers for Friday morning, but that may change going into the afternoon, especially across New Jersey and Long Island. That's where it looks like we have another chance of showers there for Friday afternoon. And as I said, more shower chances going into the beginning of the weekend and early next week. I'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit.
Thank you, John, and thanks so much for that great report there. I love the background with the behind-the-scenes look of the Weather Center there at Rutgers. So John will be back here in about 15 minutes or so. We'll do that again, I think, at 8:30. We'll take a look at the 7-day weather forecast, and we'll probably run it a couple more times here before we finish up for the morning. So let's widen up the Suffolk County map, and we'll show you west on the LI is busy into Vets Highway. Then again to Deer Park Avenue. That's kind of normal. East down through Hampton Bays, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton. That's pretty crowded on Sunrise Highway. North Fork is moving fine. Let's go to the Connecticut incident page, and I think it's just our normal volume here. 84, Cheshire, East Hartford, North Stonington, Bridgeport delays, 95 in Stamford, Westport, Merritt, Trumbull. Okay. Let's see here now. Southbound 95 in Bridgeport, a little heavy here. Exits about, I'd say about 26 down through 25 or so. And then we'll go 18, really south of 19 into 11 is heavy. And then again, heavier here as you get out between exits 9 through about exit 6. The Merritt Parkway is busy, exits 40 down to 36. Some more crowding here as you head south into, I'd say about 44 or so is busy. Just make sure we're right. 44. Yeah, we're right on the money. Route 7 seems to be awfully crowded here as well into Branchville. Nothing reported as far as any collisions are concerned, but looks like we've got some issues there. Okay, so let's go to the HV Hudson Valley. Where are you, Hudson Valley? There it is. Ulster Thruway north after 18. 218 is still shut. Taconic south of 17A, Crampon Road. The shoulder is out there. 203 southbound. East on 202. One lane maybe shot at Crampon Road, Loretta Street. Okay. Let's go here now. Again, this Hutch is really busy getting up into the cross county. I think it's just a lot of volume. New England Thruway is good. Bronx River Parkway, Sprain is fine. The Thruway, that's clear. East along 287 at Elmsford into White Plains is busy. Southbound here through Pleasantville, this will be your Taconic Parkway into the Sawmill. Kind of just normal stuff. Tappan Zee Bridge is good. Southbound Thruway, a little busy here between exits. We'll go 13 down through 12, but into the Parkway Connector, we're fine. Spring Valley Tolls is clear. Thruway through Harriman and up to Woodbury. Over to 84, that is fine. Newer Beacon Bridge is good. 84, Patterson, Pauling, Carmel, Hamlet, 684. A little busy down to Route 22. 84, all moving well. So that's kind of the snapshot here this morning. It's kind of to a degree a normal Wednesday. You know, Wednesday is usually the heaviest of the week for traffic. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but really usually Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes we start to back it off a little bit on Thursday. But again, if you missed my announcement, starting next Tuesday, really next week, training on Monday, but Tuesday I'll be on the air on 880 WCBS News Radio 880 from 11:30 in the morning until 7 p.m. The first report is at 11:38, taking over for the iconic, great Tom Kaminsky, relieving him of the morning shift into the midday. So definitely please tune in. Let me know what you think on News Radio 880 WCBS. And then hopefully after that, I'm sure I'll be on 1010 Wins as well, because they're both stations are owned by the same company. So, and 1010 Wins is on 92.3 FM. 1010 Wins on 92.3. Okay, so 287 issue there is gone. 73 southbound 295. Let's see if we can bring that camera in to the conversation. Nothing. Nothing. Does this show anything? 73 at the Turnpike. Nope. Okay. I want to go to the Parkway cameras. Go here by the rest area, although it's showing probably the overpass in Inman Avenue. You can see how heavy that's, definitely heavy there. Just a parking lot into 136. Oofa. And this is not going to show us anything. Let me go to the tower. They have it turned the other way. Not good there. That's in Woodbridge. But this is where we're talking about here, northbound, getting just north of really the Inman Avenue overpass, getting straight up through Madison Hill on into Clark and 135, and then just absolutely hammered because it's the lanes are shifting. There's the construction. It's just a whole catastrophe of a mess trying to get out to into Route 22 and Chestnut Street and Union. So, yeah. And also what I'm seeing is Michigan Avenue is really heavy here, heading north, getting out to Route 22. I think that's a lot of our Kenilworth friends here that are watching that would normally get onto the Parkway here at 138, but kind of maybe just hear it on radio as far as the accident. And really, if you did get on at 138, you're only going to sit in that for about 2-3 minutes, and that's it. But some may not even want to do that, so they're going to go here to Route 22 and then take this east. And I think you can get the Parkway north here. It's been a while. And then take it from there. But this shouldn't be as heavy as it is, but I really, full disclosure, I haven't really followed the stuff in Michigan Avenue here coming out towards the McDonald's as you get out towards Route 22 in a while. So that could normally maybe be this time of the morning a little bit heavy with just folks getting on 22, but I think it's got something to do with that Parkway issue. Again, the Turnpike is going to be your best friend here through Union County. Stick with that, especially if you're coming over the Driscoll Bridge where you have the option to bang out for the Turnpike. And then 287 still just drilled here from really right off of 440 all the way up into exit 12. Let me go to those travel times. States, we go to 287. Yeah, it's coming down in time. It's still going to run you about 15 minutes more to get out to 78 in Bedminster. So we're going to watch for that. Fortunately, there really is not a whole lot of, really is nothing good to get you west here out to Route 22 and to the Bridgewater area. There really is not a whole lot of options, honestly. You kind of just have to just sit there and come through the traffic, but sometimes you just have to do that. But let's go down to Connerland here in East Brunswick. 18, really busy here out by Edgeboro Road. Well, let's go to the cameras. Maybe we can see something that's possibly happened. We just don't know about it just yet. Another minute here. We will go to the Weather Center again with Chief Meteorologist Mr. John Rocco. Anna says, Buenos dias. Good morning to you. Well, you can see why 18 is as busy as it is, because they've got this left lane shut. Wow, that's some heavy duty construction here. That is some heavy duty construction. I don't know, Connor, if you can tell us what they're doing down this way. Are they adding a lane? What are they doing? Or are they replacing the center Jersey median or something? This looks like it was a building of some type. Wow, it's been a while since I've been down this way. Yes, heavy construction, Connor says here along Route 18. Yeah, wow. Are you guys covering this for East Brunswick TV? Anything that you're putting up there as far as the construction? Let's see here. Anna says, my daughter just left for a school trip to Millburn High School via Garden State Parkway. How does it look? It looks awful. Parkway, I will tell you, are you driving or is the school driving? Because Parkway is just a disaster getting up into Union. I mean, it is bad, real bad. This is going to run you well over an hour just in the Parkway. Now, to get to Millburn from here, from down Monmouth, probably the best, if you're saving time, you want to go north on the turnpike, get off at 14 and go west on 78, and you can get off at Vauxhall Road and take Vauxhall Road up into Millburn High School. School bus. Yeah, well, tell the driver, you heard it here on the Tri-State Traffic Show, that the Parkway is going to cost you probably another hour with this accident this morning. Connor says they reduced the speed limit from 45 to 35. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, that's still being cleared up. So if they haven't left yet, tell the driver to take the Parkway up to 129 and get off north on the turnpike and then head up to interchange 14. You're going to see a little bit of slow traffic going west here, but not anything like this. Take 78 west, tell them to get in the local lanes, and you can get off at exit 50, I think it is, for Vauxhall Road. Make sure I got my numbers right. 50, yeah, 50B. Then you take Vauxhall Road here, which is actually in Union, but then Vauxhall comes over to Millburn Avenue, and then you take Millburn Avenue west, and you come right through the center of Millburn, and there's Millburn High School right there. Unfortunately, I would say take Morris Avenue, but there's no exit from Morris Avenue. And once you pass Vauxhall Road, you're on your own until 24. Again, you could also do that as well. You could get off here in. You can't even do that. You could get off here in Summit and then take Yeah, you could do that too. You get on the westbound 24 and then get off here at what is this, 7, 9. Come through here and then get on to Morris Turnpike and hit east on Morris Turnpike out to Millburn Avenue, and then you can take this down to the high school. So either one of those I think will work. Again, coming from where you are down there, the fastest way really is really going to be the turnpike if they're on a major schedule. But this is a horror show here. Big time mess. I'll show you the times here. It's probably almost an hour. So yeah. Let's see. Connor says, so the reason why they're doing this long-term construction, because improvements to the drainage system, stormwater basins. Yeah. Okay. Utility relocation, installation of new sidewalks and ADA compliant curb ramps, and upgrading guardrail. Okay. So it's more about flooding than it is so much to improve traffic. So that's, I guess, good news there, but that's definitely a long-term fall of 2026. So yeah, you got a long way to go, bud. Right there. So East Brunswick TV will have plenty of stories to broadcast for the next 3 years. Okay, so let's go back to the Weather Center now. I know we're a couple minutes late, but let's go and take a look at that 7-day weather forecast. If you can get outside today and enjoy some of the spring weather, here's Chief Meteorologist John Rocco.
Good morning again, Don, and to all of our viewers here on this Wednesday morning. Not bad out there right now, no showers to deal with yet, but as I said before, that'll change here over the next few days. It will be turning more unsettled for Thursday, Friday, and even going into Saturday. So if you have any outdoor plans this weekend, should hold off until Sunday to get the better weather day, and then more shower chances going into the beginning of next week. So for today, it's mild out there, 59 in New York City, 63 in Piscataway, 62 for Trenton and Camden. Much cooler, though, toward the shoreline, 59 in Toms River, 52 in Atlantic City, and 51 down toward Wildwood, 52 in Islip. White Plains at about 57 and 55 for Milford, Connecticut. And tonight, more clouds around the area ahead of tomorrow morning, shower chances, so temperatures aren't going to cool off very much. 43 in Sussex, 46 in Piscataway, Trenton, Toms River, Atlantic City, and Camden, 44 in Millville, 49 for New York City, 44 in White Plains and Milford, and 43 for your low out on Long Island there in Islip. So for the evening commute, hopefully we'll get a little bit more in the way of sunshine, especially going down the Turnpike corridor here in New Jersey. So have the sunglasses handy just in case. For Thursday morning, we have a few showers moving through the northern portions of New Jersey, out toward New York City, Long Island, and the lower Hudson Valley. And then a little bit of a break here by 8 o'clock in the morning, just dealing with clouds across the region. And then another round of showers by the late morning going into the early afternoon. So make sure you have the umbrella handy as you go out to lunch. And then going into Thursday afternoon, again, another round of showers there right around 2:30, 3 o'clock. But hopefully we'll get some more sunshine in there for the evening commute, which should help temperatures spike into the 60s across New Jersey, probably staying in the 50s further north, and then a few more scattered showers for Thursday night before clearing out a little bit more going into Friday morning. So where are the warmer temperatures really? They are held down toward the southern part of the United States. Taking a look at our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, most of the warmth again held down to our south and east. And in our area, we're likely looking at below normal temperatures on average for the end of March and going into the first few days of April. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that, but no snow chances coming with that. That's very unlikely at this point. So again, a round of showers for Thursday and Friday afternoon as well, especially across New Jersey and Long Island for Friday afternoon. Another round of showers likely at some point on Saturday, clearing out for Sunday, temperatures back into the upper 50s. And then another chance of showers going into Tuesday of next week. And of course, we'll keep you updated on the latest right here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. And also, you can follow our social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for the latest forecasts from Rutgers Weather Watcher. Have a great day, everybody, and drive safe.
Thank you, Johnny. It's Chief Meteorologist John Rocco in the Weather Center at Rutgers University. So we thank John for the forecast. So those temperatures, going to be fairly warm tomorrow, which is nice, but some cloudiness there. And then Saturday looks to be kind of, they call it the worst day, just some rain coming through. But we're in spring now. So, I think Johnny said, I think our snow chances are pretty much done for the season. So, which is fantastic news. At least gets that outlier out of the way, which is, just seems to be weighing on everyone's mind. Let's see here now. Anna says, thanks for the info. I passed it on. And Connor says, well done as always, John. Yes, very good. We'll take one more before we come off the air here at 9. We'll do one more check. I'll run that report again for those who may be just joining us a little bit late here this morning with that info from the Weather Center. All right, so again, the biggest story here is this northbound Parkway. We're still all tuned up getting into Kenilworth and 138. Just an absolute horror show. Again, stay with the Turnpike here this morning. Now, it looks like, let's go back to the incident pages because I think something may have happened on the Turnpike at 15E. No. Okay, now they're saying that the Parkway accident's cleared, but it's going to be a while before that starts to alleviate traffic. So a little heavy here getting on to the eastern spur, it looks like, of the Turnpike. At 15E, let's just go to, let's go to the Turnpike here. bet you this doesn't work. These haven't really worked. Well, this is north of the Southern Mixing Bowl, getting into 15E before it. This is at 15X. You can see the cloudiness out here. Just, it's not really a nice looking morning. So sun glare not going to be an issue. I just feel like we're just kind of in that holding pattern now. And, we're just waiting for that really nice, warm, sunny weather to finally bless us here in the Northeast. Let's go back to the maps, and Connor, I will go back to the 18 camera in just a moment here. Sorry. Let's see here now. So it's kind of normal stuff again. East on 80, both ways of Route 4, both ways 346 is heavy there. East along 80 is busy into 287. Now this going east here, well, okay, now they're saying an accident on westbound 24. I know they've been doing the work on the cameras here along 24, so I don't believe that they're live just yet. They're probably back to the TOC, but nothing here. Although yesterday, the one at 24, they actually had it moved around to show what the delay was getting off, and they still have the camera in the same spot. So this is going east here off the exit ramp from exit 37 on 287 coming south. Those two lanes filtering into eastbound 24. So definitely a busy ride. That's just some volume. But again, I think I see some flashing lights here. So there could be this accident being reported via Google heading west. But the road work is right in here. So I'll quickly show you that. It was... let's go here. That's always puts you in the wrong way. I hate that. Oh my gosh. Was it here that they were doing the road work? No. It's further up the line. It's right in here. Whoa, of course. The one spot where you don't want it to go is right in, whoa, hey now. It's these expansion joints here that are all botched up, really screwed up here with the potholes. See more dates. What's that? Oh, wow, look at that. Look how far, look at that. You can go all the way back like 5-6 years or more. Wow. See what it looked like in 2008. Interesting. Wow. Look at that. Snazzy. That's cool. I like that idea. Trying to think what else we could look at real quick that may be completely different now than it was. Imagine that. Well, the other one here is right here at 280. No. The Parkway. All of this. Two 2007. Look how much different that looks. Look how much different that looks, right? Wow. Huh. That's kind of a neat feature. I like that. So Connor says here, let's go back here. So back to where you were facing Edgeboro Road Camera, new development is coming soon, including an ice rink. Oh, that's fun. Cool. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, still dealing with the Parkway delays, but they're saying the accident cleared. Traffic light delays here along Route 1. Washington Road. Typical stuff there. Let's see here now. Oh, too far out. Okay. So 42 busy here at the 55 interchange. Again, we're still dealing with just kind of the normal traffic in that locale. Timbuktu. Wow, it's an actual place. Look at that. So the shore is good. Parkway is really good all the way through, even though there's roadwork south and exit 30, but it looks like delays have eased out. Cape May, Wildwood, Stone Harbor. Things are fine there. Let's see what else. Now, let's do the Hudson River crossings now. I still have to check in with Ralph, too, with the Vanilla Bean Creamery. About 35 an hour at the George, a half an hour at the Lincoln, a half hour at the Holland Tunnel this morning. Let's go to New Jersey Transit. Let's see what we got cooking here. Hudson Bergen Light Rail, one train canceled early. Then we've got, oh, come on, 8:35 arrival in the Dover's up to 15 minutes late. Okay. We go back to path. I know there was a little bit of an issue here. Norfolk World Trade resuming normal service, so we know about that. That was 45 minutes ago. Let's go back to the city incident page. Let's see if this southbound West Shore Expressway accident is still there, a Bloomingdale Road. So that is going to be right in this locale here. So if you're using the West Shore to get out to the Outer Bridge crossing, be careful there, or even coming off the Outer Bridge and trying to make your way up towards the SIE is going to be a little bit busy. Inbound Gowanus is just hammered right off the Verrazano, straight through Industry City, on up into the Brooklyn Bridge. West of the Belt, west of Flatbush Avenue, on over to Coney Island Avenue, we are heavy. Southbound BQE, still seeing a lot of traffic here, going south of Queens Boulevard all the way down into the Williamsburg Bridge. Williamsburg Bridge, we're fairly crowded getting into the city. Obviously, there, Midtown Tunnel is about a half an hour, about 10 here, 8 to 10 at the Ed Koch. Both ways, the FDR Drive is heavy into the 60s, and it looks like we may have a crash here, the Harlem River Drive. Let's bring these cameras back in. See what we've got. Well, that's usually what it looks like. No. Okay. Yes, that's kind of usually what it looks like. Let's see here. Bruckner across Bronx is heavy. The Deegan, a little heavy here south of the Mosholu into the 230s. North on the Bruckner extension up into the Hutch. That is crowded. North on the Whitestone Expressway, busy up to the Cross Island. West on the Grand Central, out by LaGuardia, we are heavy. LIE west into the Fairgrounds is crowded. So is the eastbound side, out towards the Clearview Expressway and southbound on the Cross Island, getting south of the Clearview all the way down to the LIE is busy. Both ways, the Grand Central, heavy here into the Clearview. Both ways, the Van Wyck really just jacked up pretty much end to end here from the Grand Central down to the Belt and Kennedy, and westbound on the Belt passing the airport is heavy. We've eased it out here from Rockaway Parkway, Erskine Street, but still heavy again west at Flatbush. Let's go towards Long Island now. Let's bring in that. LIE westbound, the right shoulder is out, 40 to 39. Crash on the southern. Let's bring this in. I'll be right in here if there is anything. Well, I don't really particularly see anything. Just slow through Eagle Avenue into Peninsula Boulevard, but that's kind of just the normal. Oh, this is out to the further east. Sorry, towards the middle, right in here. Could that be it? I don't think anybody's really stopping to look at that. This is 21, 22. I don't see anything there, but maybe it's on the shoulder. And then north on the Meadowbrook is heavy up to the southern state. West on the southern is heavy 109 out to 135. Wantagh, pretty much end to end here is really solid. Stay with the Meadowbrook instead. There's that issue with the shoulder out by exit 39. Let's go over towards 39, shall we? Right in here. No, it's in the connector. Yeah, that is really jacked. What it is, I just not 1,000% sure. This is on the connector ramp. It's not going to help us out. So, yeah. So, northern state, a little heavy west of Deer Park Avenue. We're thinning it out here in Suffolk County. We're fine. East along Sunrise Highways, heavy Hampton Bays. Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, that's kind of normal, but slowly thinning out. This whole Bridgeport area is just getting drilled. Figured that was a kid accident. It's probably around exit 27 or so, coming off the connector with the 8 and 25. 26, 25. There it is. There it is. There she is, Jim. 26, 25. So let's see here now. We want to go to page 3. There it is, right there. 2 right lanes are out of service. Okay, so look for that. Big mess. Especially coming off the 8 and 25, so we're heavy out of about 31 or so, all the way down to 26, 27. Yeah, hopefully no one's injured there, but that's a pretty stiff ride. Merritt Parkway, I think, is picking up a little more volume into 44, just as the VMS signs are saying about the issues here on 95. So obviously it's coming out of Milford here. Some are avoiding the connector to come down here. They're going to stick with the Merritt instead. Then a heavy again, 42 down through 36, or really 40 to 36. 95 is heavy from 18 down through just about exit 7. Probably 6 or so. Looks like we got an issue on the hutch now. Nothing being reported there. Nothing on the hutch. It's just a lot of volume. Wow. Let's go back to the cameras. We'll see if we can. I think something's happening there north on the hutch. Saxon Woods. That's north is pretty heavy there. It looks like something from the moon landings of 73. Oh, that's a good one. Just a lot of volume for some reason. Although I'm definitely under the suspicion that something happened here just before Mamaroneck Avenue. Will be my possible guess here. At 13, I definitely think something's going on. It shouldn't be that heavy this time of the morning. 287 is good. Rockland County, Tappan Zee is fine. Thruway, 84, Route 6 is good. 84 Fishkill. Down through Brewster, 684, a little heavy here into 22, but rest of Mahopac, 6202, Route 9, 134, all is going to be clear. We'll finish up with the MTA now, and then we'll head to Johnny for one last check of the forecast this morning. We've got southbound B trains running delays in Brooklyn. Okay, the F train, Jamaica bound F and Forest Hills bound M trains are running with delays. Okay, there we go to M. Jamaica bound F and M trains are running with delays. Remove the train in need of cleaning. Okay, go to the rails. Let's take a look here. Everything is on or close. That's great news. Great news. Okay, let's do this. Let's go back to John in the Weather Center for a check of that 7-day weather forecast. If you're just joining us a little bit late, then we'll come back. We'll do our sponsors, and then I think we'll wrap it up for the morning. So let me just find Johnny's report that he sent in to me. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There we go. All right, here's Chief Meteorologist John Rocco in the Weather Center. Good morning, John.
Good morning again, Don, and to all of our viewers here on this Wednesday morning. Not bad out there right now, no showers to deal with yet, but as I said before, that'll change here over the next few days. It will be turning more unsettled for Thursday, Friday, and even going into Saturday. So if you have any outdoor plans this weekend, should hold off until Sunday to get the better weather day, and then more shower chances going into the beginning of next week. So for today, it's mild out there, 59 in New York City, 63 in Piscataway, 62 for Trenton and Camden. Much cooler, though, toward the shoreline, 59 in Toms River, 52 in Atlantic City, and 51 down toward Wildwood, 52 in Islip. White Plains at about 57 and 55 for Milford, Connecticut. And tonight, more clouds around the area ahead of tomorrow morning, shower chances, so temperatures aren't going to cool off very much. 43 in Sussex, 46 in Piscataway, Trenton, Toms River, Atlantic City, and Camden, 44 in Millville, 49 for New York City, 44 in White Plains and Milford, and 43 for your low out on Long Island there in Islip. So for the evening commute, hopefully we'll get a little bit more in the way of sunshine, especially going down the Turnpike corridor here in New Jersey. So have the sunglasses handy just in case. For Thursday morning, we have a few showers moving through the northern portions of New Jersey, out toward New York City, Long Island, and the lower Hudson Valley. And then a little bit of a break here by 8 o'clock in the morning, just dealing with clouds across the region. And then another round of showers by the late morning going into the early afternoon. So make sure you have the umbrella handy as you go out to lunch. And then going into Thursday afternoon, again, another round of showers there right around 2:30, 3 o'clock. But hopefully we'll get some more sunshine in there for the evening commute, which should help temperatures spike into the 60s across New Jersey, probably staying in the 50s further north, and then a few more scattered showers for Thursday night before clearing out a little bit more going into Friday morning. So where are the warmer temperatures really? They are held down toward the southern part of the United States. Taking a look at our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, most of the warmth again held down to our south and east. And in our area, we're likely looking at below normal temperatures on average for the end of March and going into the first few days of April. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that, but no snow chances coming with that. That's very unlikely at this point. So again, a round of showers for Thursday and Friday afternoon as well, especially across New Jersey and Long Island for Friday afternoon. Another round of showers likely at some point on Saturday, clearing out for Sunday, temperatures back into the upper 50s. And then another chance of showers going into Tuesday of next week. And of course, we'll keep you updated on the latest right here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. And also, you can follow our social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for the latest forecasts from Rutgers Weather Watcher. Have a great day, everybody, and drive safe.
Thank you, John. As always, it's Chief Meteorologist John Rocco in the Weather Center with a check of your 7-day weather forecast. And John will be back here on the big broadcast starting tomorrow at 7:30. So thank you, John, and all the weather watchers. Hopefully you had a good break there. Speaking of breaks, we're going to go through our sponsors here this morning. We start with Maxim Motor Cars, our friends Nick and Anthony out there in Morris County, New Jersey, and Dover, 973-620-9060. Head to the website, which I am on now. Maxim Motor Cars LLC.com for an affordable used vehicle. A lot of these vehicles have some higher mileage on them, but they're definitely affordable. You know, the new average transaction for a new vehicle is about $45,000 to $47,000. It's just unbelievable how expensive new cars are today. So this is an affordable way to get into a ride. First-time driver looking for a station car, as they called it back in the day. Just getting into your home to the train station. These are perfect vehicles, all handpicked by Anthony and his Nick, I should say, and his father Anthony. Small shop. They've only got like maybe 8 to 10 cars at any given time. So definitely give them a call if you see something that you sparks your interest here on the website. Definitely give them a call because things move fast. Again, it's a small shop, and again, cars come in and come out really quickly. So if you see something, you have any kind of interest in it all, definitely call Nick and set an appointment to go see the vehicle. Once again, they're located on Route 15 or West Clinton Street, as it's known locally in Dover, between Routes 80 and Route 46. 973-620-9060. Looks like he sold the Dodge Ram. He sold the Ford Focus. He sold the Mazda 2013 Mazda 6. So that's out of the way. Like I said, this Mustang here has definitely got historic properties to it in some capacity. If you happen to like Mustangs, they're automatic convertible with a tan top. Really sharp looking vehicle. And this Pontiac G8 base is still hanging around here. $7,900. This is new here, this Cadillac. Let's just take a look together, see what this looks like. See what we've got. Can we make these any larger? Whoa. I guess we can make them larger. Okay. Wow. Interesting feature. Let's see what it looks like. CTS, that was part of their art and science concepts that they were going for back then. Engine looks clean there. Still has a CD player. Look at that. Don't even find those anymore. It's funny how this radio, the font style on the radio is very similar to what the Corvette is too. I don't think it's got the satellite radio in it, but honestly, I imagine you would probably want to replace that. I don't think it's a Bose branded system, although I could be wrong though. I don't know. It's got the tan leather interior. So yeah, so those are just some of the offerings that they have here at Maxim Motor Cars. Thank you for being a sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. Okay, so this is Darley Newman, our wonderful friend from Travels with Darley. Let me bring in her proper branding here this morning at 9:04. This is her new shop, darleycnewman.com/shop. This is where you get all the wonderful merch for season 10 of Travels with Darley. The sweatshirts, the travel mugs like I have on the set here behind me. Also the t-shirts that come in many, many different colors. So that's the 10th season world tour. That's Travels with Darley. Wonderful, amazing program on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder Woman Ovation TV's Journey, also New Jersey PBS. I think we're up to episode 7 or 8 now for Travels with Darley season 10. She's out, I believe, shooting parts of season 11 now. So definitely follow her here on Instagram, 26,000 followers, big following there for her. Puts up a lot of fun reels that you see here. This one was an interesting post about how she ended up with BB, or cat. Kind of a fun story there, but she's out having a lot of fun here, making a fun and interesting dive into the history in Virginia. So you can see here that she's doing something in Williamsburg. That's going to be a great episode to watch. Very cool. So these are the little fun videos that she puts up on Instagram. You can follow her travels around. Again, darleycnewman.com/shop is where you want to go for that merchandise. And we thank Darley so much for being a good friend to me, and also our good sponsor here for the Tri-State Traffic Show. We want to talk to our friend here in historic Cranford, New Jersey, the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, Ralph. He's our first sponsor. He gets top billing. We have the Iris Cream ice cream is going to be here until the end of the month. So you'll have about a week and a half left to get that. Already today is the 22nd. So we're looking at the 31st. April 1st is just a week from Sunday. So get out there and continue your St. Patrick's Day celebration with the Iris Cream ice cream. Once again, this is at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 22 North Avenue West in historic Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is going to be the phone number. And definitely give them a call if you want one of those beautiful ice cream cakes. Also go to CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com for more information, or follow him on his Facebook page as well here at Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Let's finish up with our last but not least. There's the Shaved Cave, 1471 here in Clark, New Jersey. That's Raritan Road, I should say. Pardon me. 1471 Raritan Road in Clark. That is for all your manly grooming needs. Head over to the Shaved Cave of 1471 Raritan Road in Clark. And that is going to be, the phone number is, let me find it here, 908-325-6283. Again, 908-325-6283. So we thank them so much for being a sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. And again, we thank everybody there for all the support that they're giving us here in our little endeavor with the Tri-State Traffic Show. I just want to go back to the maps here very briefly, if I can. Just kind of wait till it comes up here. Do this. I just want to see if that Route 24 construction is there. It is not as of yet. We're right in here, but it's only 9 o'clock. So keeping an eye on that here. Just be mindful that it can set up at any time. Unfortunately, the DOT heading south here along 287 on the VMS signs didn't put it up, which they should be putting it up so you can get off at Route 10. So Jen, just keep that in mind if you're traveling in this Morristown, Florham Park, Hanover, East Hanover area here between now and about 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll just give you the quick update on the Parkway. Still fairly heavy out of Cranford, 137 up to 138, but definitely much better than it was about an hour or so ago. All right, friends, I think that is going to do it here for us in the traffic center. We thank you so much for watching us. We thank Anna, Alexandra, Connor, as always. Thank you so much for dialing us in. Again, I'll be mentioning this tomorrow and Friday as well, but just as the announcement I mentioned at the top of the show is that I'll be on starting next Tuesday doing traffic reports for WCBS News Radio 880. So my first shift there will be from 11:30 a.m. until 7 p.m. So the first report is at 7:08, and then subsequently every 10 minutes after that. So really excited to join the team. And as I mentioned at the top of the show, 3/4 of the people that I'm going to be working with, I worked with many times in the past for many years. So it's like going home to family. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very exciting to join the team. So I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot more of me on 880, hopefully, as well as 1010 wins in the coming future. But I'll give you more details and put out a social media post on Instagram maybe later today or tomorrow. And then again, I'm on the Sleevy G podcast, comes Friday evening, I should say, Friday night at 8:30. Now, I don't know whether it's live or it's going to be recorded, so I don't know that just yet. I think it's recorded, and then he puts it up afterwards, do some editing and so forth, but I'll let you know about that as well. All right, friends. I want to thank all of our sponsors again. Travels with Darley, Maxim Motor Cars, also the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, and the Shaved Cave. Definitely thank all of them for sponsoring the big broadcast here. And again, tomorrow we're back onto the New Jersey Morning Show on New Jersey at 9 o'clock. So we'll be on tomorrow at 7:30. Again, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please definitely hit the like button on the videos. The more likes we get, moves us into some kind of a different lane. I'm not quite sure what that is, but anyway, all right, friends, have a wonderful Wednesday. Drive safely.